is up, guys? Welcome back to another Diesel Dog video. Shh, gotta be quiet, it's early. It's about 4:15 o'clock right now in the morning. Heading out for a 12-hour day. I thought I'd walk you guys through a little bit what to expect for a 12-hour day. I'm gonna stumble over my words because I'm a little tired right now. Not really used to waking up this early. I don't get to do this much often lately since about August when my daughter started kindergarten, but when I can pick up some overtime, I spring for it. So ready to head out the door. Got my lunch packed here, got my drinks ready to go. Lunch today is some leftover steak. Always got my fruits and some waters in there. Breakfast is gonna be some tuna fish and whatever fruit I decide. Always start things off with a protein shake, and as always I got my black coffee. Usually I try to get out the door about 10 after, running a little late this morning, so I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. All right. Whew. It's probably about 25 degrees this morning, a little brisk, but manageable. I got all my cold weather gear at work already. I bring it in at the beginning of winter. That way I don't have to mess with it at all. I just keep all my stuff at work, except for some extra gloves I got at the truck here. Start it up. Ice possible, drive with care, I figured. Let's see what we got. 28 degrees, that's not too bad. Northern guys are used to way worse than that in the morning. Last week we had some pretty frigid temps, but 28's doable. I mean, it's gonna warm up a little bit. Dang it, should have got gas. Gotta turn this on for a minute. No real easy way to get to where I work. I either have to go north and then west, or west and then north. There's no way to go northwest, so it's all right, but hopefully the truck warms up here and hopefully the gas station's open. All right. Gas is $3.45 here in Illinois where I'm from, which is not ideal. Squirt $40 in just to get us to work and back. I'll have to fill up again, but I'm running late. Nice truck. Alright, so we're actually on the last little strip here before I get to work. You can actually see the shop lights like way over there. Comes up around the bend here and then kicks on 111 here. But I already know what I'm starting on this morning. I'm on a boom truck for Union Pacific. It's a 6x6 unit. The front drive, steer drive differential grenaded and locked up and blew the splines out of the hubcaps on the ends. It's the first one of these front drive, steer drive assemblies I've had apart. So I started on it Friday night already for about a couple hours and got the right side apart and axle pulled on it. And I could see into the differential and see all the metal chunks got a magnet in there, pulled a couple pieces out. So starting on that, we'll see how long it takes me to get that apart. First, I'm not going to do a lot of filming in the shop today. That's hard to do. While I'm at work, I'm on the clock. I'm working on customer vehicles. I'm on their time, so I can't just be walking around with a camera and spend a lot of time doing that. It's tough to do, but I'm going to do my best to walk you through my day. 12-hour day here. Corn just came on, got me freaking pumped up. Let's go. It's time, baby. All right. All right, guys, we have made it. Worked 12 hours today, got through it. Actually a pretty tough day on this front steer axle on this UP. Fought me a little bit. Getting the differential out wasn't too bad, but going back in, I usually have some bolts with the heads cut off that I use for basically alignment dowels to get these carrier assemblies back on. But the straight on path for it to go back into the housing, the side of the carrier assembly was hitting the U-bolt for the leaf spring. So I couldn't use my alignment dowels. I had to pull it back and kind of cock it to one side, get my silicone or right stuff in there, and then try to get it in there real quick, line it up before it all dried and stuff. But it wasn't too bad, just fought me a little bit trying to figure that out, what was the best way to do that. The other thing that fought me was getting the left side axle shaft in there. It's got like the axle end's got like a double U-joint assembly, and just trying to get leverage to pull that axle up to get it into the splines and the carrier was pretty tough. I couldn't get a pry bar on the other side to lift it up and guide it in there. What I ended up doing was taking the vent off the housing, like right above where the axle shaft's going in, and put two zip ties together, stuck it in there, kind of made a loop and stuck it through that zip tie loop, and then lifted up and guided it in. It took me a little bit of time to figure that out, but got it done. Sorry it's a little bumpy right now. I'm on the back roads coming into town here, but so, you know, these 12-hour days, man, they'll wear you out no matter what you're doing. I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. My typical day, my shift is 9 to 5:30. So the shop opens at 5. That's the first shift. If I work a 12-hour day, basically I got to start at 5 a.m. So 5 a.m. to 5:30, half-hour lunch. I usually take lunch at 1:30, so I work 8.5 hours before I even take my lunch. Then after that, I just kind of grind through the last few hours of the day, and I just stop for a ski soda for some nourishment. All I've drank today is water. I'm kind of parched and need a little pick-me-up, so the ski does the trick. Not everyone really likes working these 12-hour days. I don't mind it. I used to like it a lot more before I had a family. Getting a groove doing that every day, man, you're going to miss out on a lot in life. It's really a trade-off. I'm not one of these guys that harps on other guys that don't like working 12-hour days. I mean, to each their own. I like doing it when I can. The schedule I kind of have now is pretty good balance. I get to see my daughter and my son in the morning, and obviously my wife. So that's a plus. I always, in the back of my mind, feel like I'm missing out on extra money. You can always help. You know, you got a family, you got house payment, you got car payments, and utilities, bills, everything else. Sometimes if you get too used to the overtime when it's not there, then you'll be hurting. So today we, you know, grinded out a Monday. The rest of the week I do have the opportunity for more overtime. I'm going to work 12 hours tomorrow again, and we'll see how the rest of the week goes. Try to get this UP done tomorrow. If I can get that done and don't have as much going on, maybe I'll cool it a little bit. But if I can pull off the rest of the week, 5/12s, you know, good chunk of change on the old paycheck. So that's what I'm striving for. That's what we all go to work for, make a living. And if you can put a little bit extra money in your pocket, I think you should be willing to put in some extra hours. That's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you guys prefer. Overtime, no overtime? Is it worth it in the long run? You know, trading off, missing out on a lot of stuff if you're doing 12-hour days every day. We got a couple guys at the shop that just machines, man. They work 12-hour days every single day without skipping a beat, and they just come back for more. So anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys prefer, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Please consider subscribing if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.